Hello, my name is Laura. Welcome back to Laura Havoc Gaming. We are playing No, we're not. We're playing Witcher 2. We are playing The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. So we just played the part where we got separated and got into the monastery, and I killed a bunch of dudes with cinematic kills and got some cool stuff. And so now we are hopefully going to finish this prologue. At the very least, we are going to find out what happened with Foltest and why Geralt has been arrested. So I'm just going to jump right into it here. It all started with Tales.
We might have arrived at the same time if not for Tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Sentence?
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me.
Oh,
An awkward situation, to be sure.
you got an awkward
Anais
face,
and
to be
Boussy.
sure.
Where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boussy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just
Don't
took
talk like
this
that.
town.
I don't like that.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
Rude.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where are the children?
Where had you taken the
Axie,
children?
make him talk.
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Tricks, you say? Oh, should I slap him? Oh, I want to slap him. 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 I shouldn't slap him. I'm not going to slap him.
Quiet down, Tales. This is a church.
I'll not forget this, mutant. You hear?
I could have slapped you. I went easy on you. Don't forget that.
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense! Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this
Yeah,
reptile
probably
eating
not.
only mine, then?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not,
Well?
you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's possible that
Roach,
the
shut
dragon
up.
simply...
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main
What are
concern.
you guys doing?
Enough! Both of you!
You keep talking about Triss being off like that, I'm going to stab you through the face. I like Triss. Triss is my favorite. I didn't read what that tutorial tip said.
The dragon's
Oh well.
back!
Yeesh. Oh wow, well we're all on fire now. Oh Jesus! Ah! I forgot about this. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. Or not? Ah! Sorry, did not mean to scream. Oh, we're gonna die. Ah! Ah! I guess this is actually not really anything. I'm just holding the stick down and he's running. Even the ducking out of the way of the fire, that was all automatic. I didn't do anything. Ooh, ow. Sorry, dragon. Please don't come back and declare revenge for all time on me. Please. Pretty please. Well, I guess...
You saved
well,
my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
well, that would explain why Geralt thought Vernon was dead. They're clearly scared of you, bro.
Who goes there?
Foltest.
Rather spiky gloves
Come
for
for
a
my
priest.
children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Oh, I might scare them.
Thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
Those are very spiky gloves for a priest, King. You might want to stand back. I don't trust this guy. What kind of priest wears spiked knuckles on his gloves?
Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
He looks kind of more like Tails' father, or son. The bug-eyed dude downstairs that I wanted to hit.
Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the Forefather and the Mother Creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute.
Sure. Sure they can.
Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
If you insist, I'm sure they do,
Armed
but...
men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here.
Refectory?
You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais,
That's silly.
help your brother.
Well, he's being nice to them, I guess. That's better than what could happen. I don't trust this guy. King, get away! Run! Flee! Fly, you fool!
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Yeah. Oh, this is intense. Go, Geralt! Hurry! I don't believe this is something I can control. What's happening? Okay. Run, Geralt! Run! It's so intense. Is this the assassination of kings that we've come to expect from the title? You couldn't have shouted at him like, "Get down, king!" Like, ah, shit. Oh, you shout after, okay. Way to go, Geralt. Or maybe he did, and that's why Foltest looked around at him. I don't know. Oh, it's the asshat from the beginning, the beginning video that killed that other king. It's him. I mean, I guess we probably all knew that. I mean, I certainly did, but I'm trying not to spoil things for people who don't know. Damn. Well, the king is dead. And now everyone thinks that Geralt did it. Shit. Well, tits.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
Thanks. That's
I have no
real,
influence over the court.
really uplifting. Oh, I
Foltest
guess
told
I
me
have
a
some
lot
options I
about
can
you.
say.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out
does that mean you
orders
don't
others are
believe?
incapable of executing.
That I did it. What's happening in the kingdom?
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They
Well,
want to
he
run
is
a
leader
kingdom
of
without
the
a sorceress.
Special
They
Forces.
already have a kingdom without a
Or
king. They'll use
spy
every
network.
opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's
Of course.
bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Triss will vouch
What
for
if
me.
someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Yeah.
Well, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
Well, technically, the little girl saw it all go down, but I don't really know if you should be pressing a little girl who just lost her father as a witness to a crime.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
Oh yeah, he was pretty big. It's a Scoia'tael plot, huh?
What would you do if you escaped?
Hunt down the killer.
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them.
Yorveth.
We've a trail to follow after all.
You gonna help me out of
If
here,
you want
Roach?
to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess!
Once again, waving at someone who can't see you.
Bring us food and drink.
She's just like, I am not a waiter. I am a commando.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
Okay. This game is really good. Like for its time, like the animations are so good and realistic. I love this game. I mean, I'm definitely a bigger fan of Witcher 3 just because I love the open world nature of Witcher 3 a lot better than this one. This one is a little open, but it's more linear.
Never heard of women serving in the special forces.
Vess is one of my best
I
people.
really love Witcher 3,
How'd she
but I
wind
do
up in
really
the
love
Blue
this game too.
Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago.
Really? Ooh, we get a flashback.
Rivia. Population 1,234.
1, 2, 3, 4, really?
In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the Witcher, Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the Witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Ves!
I believe
Interrogation's done. Restrain
after
the
this game, Geralt has learned all of his memories. I think through the course of this game, you can unlock all of Geralt's memories. So by Witcher 3, he has all his memories back.
I'll take the key.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time. I really like Yennefer. Yennefer is wonderful. I also really like Triss. So I have a hard time in Witcher 3 trying to choose which one I want to romance because I like them both so much.
You in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Thanks for the key, but my hands are bound. Toodles! Okay. So I guess now I just unlock myself, and thanks for the gratuitous view there, Geralt. I don't unlock myself now, I unlock myself later.
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls? Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword, the blade move so fast.
Yep, that's how awesome I am. Or Geralt
I thought
is.
that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow. What say we,
Provoke the
teach him
guards.
this, what he did to Foltest.
I'll not touch the scum. I get scurvy.
My controller? Oh,
Right.
okay, my controller
Hangman
turned
will
off.
do it.
My bad.
He's poxy
Provoke
already.
or free yourself. I'm gonna provoke them. I'm gonna
Guard.
provoke them.
Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Gonna provoke him. Can I beat the shit out of him? Can I beat him up? Can I beat him up? Yeah! Punch! Kick! Ooh! That was a lot of blood for a punch and a
Rip your
kick.
guts out!
What? Are you saying that you'll rip my guts out, or you want me to rip my own guts out? Okay, yeah, the brawling is very different in this game than it is in... shit, wrong A. Very different in this game than it is in Witcher 3. Witcher 3, you just... Fuck! I'm hitting the Xbox buttons. I'm not used to this Nintendo thing yet. X. There we go. In Witcher 3, you just fight. It's just you just fight like you would normally. But in this game, you actually have to there's like quick time events. You have to brawl that way. It's very different. Prison key and Orens. All right. Well, that's actually. Let's just get out of this cell really quick here first. Can I read anything on here or do anything in here? Anything to do with here? I guess I'll wear that. I guess I'll use that. Don't have any other armor or anything like that, so whatever. Okay, so I'm going to leave this episode... Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Iron Maiden's wigged me out, so I'm not going to stand next to that. I'm going to leave this episode here, and we are going to do our great prison break in the next episode of Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. So thank you all so much for joining me on this journey, and I will continue this in the next part, because I really love this game, and there are some major decisions later that I want to do differently than I did the first time I played this, so I can get a different ending. So join me on that ride. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!